Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Nev here on Rainbow Tarot UK. Lovely to have you here joining me for this pick a card reading. And today we're doing messages from your person. What does your person want to say to you? What do they want to tell you? What do they want you to know? So we have got our 3 piles here. And obviously these are message cards. So we've got the message face now. So we're just actually picking with the stones and crystals today. So pile number 1 is the rose quartz crystal here. There you go, there you can see it there, beautiful. And then pile number 2 is Dalmatian Jasper. And then pile number 3 is the green Aventurine. Okay, so just go for the crystal or stone that you feel the most drawn to. That's going to have your messages. If there's more than one pile, fine. And I'll see you really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hi pile number 1, welcome back to your readings. So today we're looking at messages from your person. What do they want to say to you, tell you, what do they want you to know? And you chose to come into the reading primarily under this crystal, which is the rose quartz crystal, beautiful crystal here. I'm going to put that there so that we can see it. Plus this message card. So let's have a look to see what the message is. So it is, oh yes, luck is on your side with a little ladybird here. Okay, luck is on your side. All right, so let's put that there. And let us get out some other oracle cards. How is everyone? Let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all well, obviously. And I'm just sending you lots of love as always. But let us start off with some oracle cards. And just to sort of say, as usual, it's a general reading. Just, you know, go with the messages that are right to your situation, pertinent to you. And it's timeless, so it's good for whenever you find it. So let us start off with pile number 1. Let's see. So what does their person want them to know? What does their person want to say to them? What do they want to tell them? What is their message to pile number 1, please? What is their message? That one is peeking out, so I'm just going to take it. I'm going to go for that one. And let us see. So what we got here? Oh, lovely. Transformation. Let love transform you forever. So we've got like a little, it looks like a little pearl, doesn't it, in the oyster here. Transformation. Because I think they say, don't they, a pearl, well, there's an idea that a pearl is created by a little grit, a piece of grit or dust that irritates the oyster, and then it kind of forms a pearl. So there's a sort of transformation that occurs there. All right, so we've got yes and we've got transformation. Maybe yes to transformation. Let love transform you. So yes to love maybe. Or they want there to be yes to love. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get some more out before we say anything else. Maybe there's been some sort of, maybe they want to, so maybe it's in a state of maybe irritation or a state of not being quite right or something like that, and they're wanting it to transform into this beautiful pearl, into something wonderful, into something lovely. So it could be for some of you. So what is their message? What do they want to say to you? What do they want to tell you? Just have a look and see what this one is. Oh, look, positive, the dog. Friendship, loyalty, reliability, companionship, helpfulness, satisfaction. Okay, and this is card number 18. I've also got the number 10 here. All right, okay. So these are all pretty positive cards, aren't they? Let me have a look. Let's get out one of these messages as well. So what does pile number 1's person want to say to pile number 1? What do they want to tell them? What do they need or want them to know? Regrets. So maybe for some of you there are some regrets in this situation for this person. Are they regret? Are they dealing with a lot of regret? 23 adds up to 5. 5 is challenge and change, transformation. So maybe there were some challenges, maybe there were some difficulties, maybe the situation is going through some problems, or there's, you know, there are some problems in it, and they have a lot of regret about that, or there's a lot of, maybe they're looking back on hindsight and with hindsight and thinking, oh, I should have done it this way, or I should have done it that way. And I now want things to transform with pile number one. I want them to know that I want to say yes to this connection. I want to be loyal to this connection. I want to protect this connection. I want it to transform it. And I'm deeply sorry maybe for what has gone on, or what I maybe have done, or something like that. Or maybe they're thinking that you might have regrets, or that you have regrets, or something like that. But let us get out the tarot. And let's see what's going on here. So let's find out for pile number one. What does their person want to say to them? What is it important? What's important that that person tells them, wants them to know, that they want to say to pile number one? We have, yeah, look, judgment. And right underneath transformation, this person wants you to know that they want this situation to rise in some way. They want it to be better. They want it to rise. Maybe they want to make some kind of an announcement as well with the judgment card here. But they're definitely looking for this situation to rise, to be better. Yeah. And they're hoping that then that's going to be a transformation, really. What's this one? We've got the World card, which is the ending of a cycle. And obviously the ending of a cycle always heralds the beginning of a new cycle, doesn't it? And funny enough, we've got the Judgment and then with the World, and they come right after each other. So maybe this rising, this transformation is going to lead to the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle for the two of you. Maybe that's what they want to say. What else do they want to say? What is their message to pile number one? The Five of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely been some sort of issue here, I think. Strength. The Chariot. And then we've got the Magician. And then we've got the Page of Swords. It feels to me like for some of you, well, this person is, the overarching energy is the Page of Swords, which is an energy of curiosity, of kind of like, you know, being very curious. So maybe they are very curious about you, or they're checking you out, or they're sort of spying on you, or they're looking on your social media, they're trying to find information. So the Page of Swords is a page that is looking for information, is always on the hunt for some information, always wants to find out, is very curious. So I would say this person is very, 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 what they want to tell you and say to you, their message is, I'm still really curious about you, and I might even want to literally message you with the Page of Swords here, because that can be about, Swords is about communication, always about communication, thoughts, and this person, pages are sometimes about messages. So this person might be thinking or wanting you to know that they actually literally do want to message you. And with the Five of Swords here, I feel like something has gone down in this situation. There's been some sort of maybe argument between you, battle between you, or things where you've maybe been at odds with each other. Maybe there's been a third element in that situation that's caused it to come apart, possibly for some of you, or has caused rifts really within the connection. And what this person, because the Strength comes right next to the Strength card, and so the Strength card is about overcoming something in a gentle way, overcoming the beasts, the challenges, the difficulties, but in a gentle way, in a loving way. So I'm thinking that if you've had an argument, if you've had a row, if you've had difficulties, if you've come apart, this is about them saying, let's overcome, let's be strong again, but in a gentle way. Let's be gentle with each other, because I definitely want this situation to rise again. I want a new cycle with you. And the Magician here confirms that, because that's also about manifesting. So this person wants to manifest something with you again, and I feel like they want to do it quickly. Yeah, the Chariot is quick energy. It's also energy which is very focused. When the Chariot is going, it's focused. It doesn't allow itself, with the two opposites, with the white and the black horse here depicted in this card, it doesn't allow those two forces to let it go off course in all different directions. The skill of the Chariot here is to make sure the Chariot is focused and strong going in the right direction. So I feel like this person is thinking, you know, we need to get back on track. We need to refocus, or I want to focus us again and make sure we're both going in the same direction. And I want to do that as quickly as possible. And I want to manifest this situation with you again, or with you. So if you're with this person and you've had some sort of argument or row, or there's something getting in the way of the connection, or there's some barrier possibly in the connection, this person is saying, look, you know, I still am very loyal to you. I have regrets maybe about maybe how I've acted, or the way the dynamic is at the moment in the connection, and I still am very much, you know, want this relationship, want this connection, and I want to reinvent it, or I want to level it up, or I want to make it better. But if you're apart, they're also saying the same thing. You know, you could be apart for whatever reason. And this person still has a huge amount of curiosity for you. They still, you know, want to know more and more and more about you. It doesn't matter how long you've been with them, that you still stimulate them. You still stimulate their mind. You still, you know, you are still very attractive in lots of ways, particularly mentally as well. You know, there's a good mental connection between the two of you. Okay, so we have got what we've got here. We've got Leo energy. We've also got Aquarius. We've got Cancer. We've got all of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. Okay, so let's have another message card, shall we? Let's have one of these. So let's see. What message do they want to give to pile number one? You know, what do they want them to know? What do they want to say to them? I feel you leaving me behind. So there might be insecurities here with the regret. Comes right next to the regret. So maybe if you are splitting up, or even if you're not splitting up, but you're, you know, you're together, but you're not, you don't feel connected. It might be that this person has insecurities, and feels that that you're going to drop them, or that you're going to let them go in some way. So it could be fear like that. What do they want pile number one to know? I will wait for a sign from you. So maybe if you are apart, or maybe they're looking for you to give them some kind of indication, or they feel insecure and they're waiting for you to give them some kind of sign or indication that you're still interested in them, or that you want to be with them, possibly. Right, let's get out another oracle card. So what message do they have for pile number one? What do they want pile number one to know, please? What do they want to say, pile number one? This one is take note. It's card number 22. It says your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So take note. Okay, card number 22. So maybe there is sort of silent time between you, or there is time for reflection for whatever reason. And they think that maybe they think that that's a good thing, because then you can find out, you can really tap in to your heart and what really matters to you. And also it might be that for some of you, you know, there are a lot of influences around you telling you what you should do in this connection. Or maybe they're saying, look, there's a lot of people maybe interfering, or there's a lot of influences in this connection. What we really need to listen to is what our own internal guidance, and just each other, really, rather than anybody else. Because in this card, you can see all these fish, can't you, around, but you've just got these little two seals, you know, just in each other's world. So maybe there's something about them saying, look, you know, it's just about me and you at the end of the day. People can give their 2 pennies worth if they want to, but we shouldn't pay too much heed or time to that, because it's really just about our own truth, what matters to us, really. That's what we need to take note of more than anything else. Okay, so let's get out. Do I want another oracle card? Have I got another oracle card? Yes, I do. Let's have one of these ones. What do they want pile number one to know? What's their message to pile number one, please? You're not alone. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So maybe they're wanting you to know, and it kind of goes a little bit with this, you know, that there's still, if you're separate from them, like in terms of, you know, you're separated, if it's a no contact situation, or you're separated from them, you're not with this person, I think they want you to know that they are thinking of you. There might be that there's a lot of mental energy going in between, into kind of like thinking about you with the Page of Swords, wanting to connect with you. A lot of spirit, maybe a strong spiritual connection between the two of you. You know, that you're always on their mind. And this is with this image as well, you know, that they always feel you around them, even if you're not actually physically together. Okay, so let me just move that over a little bit. Can you actually see that? What I'm going to do, I'm going to do that. So you can see it. Okay, super duper. So let's get out some other tarot here. What is the message that pile number one's person wants to say to pile number one? What do they want to tell them? What do they want them to know? Oh, wow, look, 10 of Cups. Fantastic. Right under the Judgment card. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. What else do we have? We have the 4 of Swords. Right, okay. 4 of Swords there. What do they want them to know? The 6 of Cups. Okay, so what do they want them to know? What's their message? That one flipped out. The Knight of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. I mean, yeah. I feel like some of you are in a little bit of a stagnant stage, or you're separate from each other. It might be that you need that time, actually, that sort of non-active time. But I feel for a lot of you, maybe the situation ended. There was a cycle of it that ended, and it's in a respite mode at the moment, because the 4 of Swords is like respite mode, or a sleep mode, or pause mode. But either side of that, you've got the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So this person sees, you know, you are someone so special to them. The 6 of Cups is such a lovely, lovely, lovely energy. It's about, you know, friendship. It's about connection. It's about, you know, happiness. It's about feeling that really strong bond with somebody, you know, like a really strong connection. And also the 10 of Cups is like absolute emotional fulfillment, but for some reason there's a pause on that. There's some sort of end to that, or there's some separation in that. And it might be that there needs to be, you know, depending on what's gone on. So maybe with the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, which is both about separation, disappointment, loss, unhappiness. So maybe there's been something that's gone on in this connection that either has separated you physically, or that's causing some disappointment in the connection, some barrier. There's some barrier between you, some emotional barrier that might have because of some difference of opinion, or some kind of like, you know, disconnect going on between the two of you. But this person wants you to know that they still, with the King of Cups here, you know, still really, 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 really care about you. They are still have very loving feelings towards you, are deep in their feels for you, and that goes with the 6 of Cups and with the 10 of Cups. So it doesn't really matter if you're in separation, or if you're going through some kind of lull in the connection, or some disconnect, or we're not that close, because this person is saying, look, you know, we are still for each other. You know, this connection is still very much the connection for me. I am in love with you. I love you. And I would like, certainly if I'm separation from you, I would like reconciliation, and that might be why you've got luckies on your side, because they've got regrets and they want luck to be on their side. They want to be back in the connection. And it might be that they feel that they want to build it up again slowly with the Knight of Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles. But those Pentacles is all about building and creating something stable and solid, but doing it very slowly, like step by step, not rushing into anything. Although we've got the Chariot here, which feels to me that they do want to they do want to rush towards you. They do want to, maybe they have to actually physically come towards you. For some of you, they have to actually use a mode of transport. I don't know, like a train, a plane, a car, or whatever, to get to you geographically. But I feel like they, maybe on a soul level, with the Six of Cups here, realise that things have to be, particularly if you're repairing something, things have to be done sort of slowly, step by step, really. And maybe there's a bit of a learning journey, really. Maybe they're thinking this is a little bit of a learning journey to get us back to where we should be. Maybe we have to learn from our mistakes here with the Page of Pentacles. We have to build on our strengths. And we have to do it slowly but surely to overcome disappointment, so that we can turn around and focus on the Two of Cups instead of the spilt Three of Cups, really, because that is what the lesson of the Five of Cups is always. Look, you can, if you want to, turn around and look, and it'll be the Two of Cups, okay? So it's about moving towards that space, but you can only move towards that space gradually and slowly, particularly if there's been hurt or disappointment or, I don't know, maybe betrayal or something like that in a situation. Then repair and healing has to be done slowly, and I think this person is saying that we need to take things slowly. That's also the energy of the Four of Swords, a slow energy, very slow energy. But there's still love, there's still a huge amount of love for you. So what have we got? We've got Pisces, we have got Libra, we've got Libra energy, we've got Cancer, Scorpio, I beg your pardon. We've also got all of the all of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. And we have, that's also Scorpio, and of course we've got Cancer with King of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. So let's get out some more messages. Let's get out some of these ones. So what messages have they got for pile number one? What do they want to say to pile number one? What do they want to tell them? What do they need them to know? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Maybe they want you to keep an open mind about them. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I mean, there might be something around healing in this situation, taking a bit of time out to be a bit more reflective. Maybe there's some, a bit of individual healing that needs to happen for the two of you, so that you can come together in a better shape individually, and then the connection is better. What else have we got? Religious factors. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now that might be literally how it is for some of you. But it could be that there are just differences. There are differences between the two of you, and that hasn't having an impact on the connection in some way. What else have we got? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So maybe there has been some deception. Or maybe somebody's not being honest at the moment. Maybe somebody doesn't feel they're able to say how they feel, or isn't able to be open about that. Maybe that has gone on. What else have we got here? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, let's see if we've got any other cards here. What other messages have we got for pile number one from their person, please? What do they need them to know? I lost myself for a while. Then we have, I left you before you could leave me. So a lot of it is kind of like, I feel like many of you might be in separation from this person. I feel you even though we are apart. That reminds me of that card there. And then you don't know how hard it was to let you go. And then we'll have one more. And then I want to be more than friends. So it feels to me like the regrets is really apt here, because I feel like all these cards are, you know, are filled with regret. And that they are thinking very much about you. There might have been insecurities, doubts, fears, but I feel like this now, what they're wanting is definitely some sort of reconciliation or reconnection with you, for sure. But anyway, pile number 1, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. Do please subscribe if you have, and hit that notification bell so you always know when I've uploaded. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 2, welcome back to your readings. So today we're doing messages from your person. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to tell you? What do they want you to know? So you chose to come into the reading under this message card, and also the Dalmatian Jasper here. So I'm going to put that there, and let's have a look at your card. So you've got, honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Interesting. The plane here might mean something to some of you, or maybe travel. I mean, honeymoon, you could literally, they could literally be saying that they want to take you on a honeymoon, or that they want to have a phase with you, which is, I mean, the honeymoon is the start of a connection. So maybe for some of you, this person is wanting to tell you that they want to start the connection with you, maybe take it to the next level, because a honeymoon happens after a marriage, or after, you know, marriage is a symbol, a traditional symbol of, you know, deep commitment between two people. They might literally be wanting to take you to someone's wedding as a date or something like that. So let's just see, let's just get out and see what they want to say. Maybe they want to take you on a holiday. Maybe they want to take you on a trip somewhere. To cement the connection, maybe. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let us have a look. Okay, so let's get out some oracle cards. I hope you're good. I hope everyone is well. Let me know. Leave a comment. It's always nice to hear from people. It's always nice to hear, you know, to have pleasant comments from people. So always leave a pleasant comment. And just to remind you, of course, that it is a general reading. So please just take the messages that resonate. And also, it's timeless. So it's good whenever you're finding it. But let's get for pile number 2. Let's find out, you know, what does their person want to say to them? What does their person want to tell them? What do they want them to know, please, for pile number 2? Maybe they want to pop the question. You never know. Let's see. Concealed power. Give birth to the wonder of revelation. So revelation reveals something. Give birth to the wonder of revelation. Something that's being concealed they want to bring out into the open, maybe? Who knows? Let's see. Let's get some more. What have we got here? What do they want to say? Now this came out in pile number 1. So we've got the dog, which is friendship, loyalty, reliability, companionship, helpfulness, satisfaction. It's card, we've got 10 and we've got 18 here actually. So this is a positive card. It's a Lenormand deck. Very positive actually. So we've got honeymoon, which is faithfulness, protection, friendship, loyalty, companionship. And of course the honeymoon is that, you know, is that holiday after a committed relationship has been sealed, with a marriage, or with a show of commitment. Let us get out one more. What have we got here? What do they want to say to pile number 1? What message? Not pile number 1, pile number 2. What message do they want to give to pile number 2? What do they want to tell them? Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. I feel like with this cast, they're saying we can create anything. Or maybe this situation is a blank canvas at the moment, and it's, you know, we can create whatever we want. We can manifest something great. Or maybe this situation is a blank canvas, i.e. you're not together. So maybe you're not together, or you're not, you haven't got any history or whatever, and this person is wanting to manifest something with you that they think is going to be wonderful, that could lead to something really solid and special, and where they believe there could be commitment and loyalty and all that kind of stuff. Let's see, I'm going to have one message card and then we're going to get to the tarot. So what do they want to say to pile number 2, please? What do they want to tell them? Or what do they want them to know? Message of peace. Message of peace. Okay. Right. Maybe there's been some discord, possibly. I mean, that would go with a honeymoon. So maybe they're looking for a honeymoon phase after a time of discord. Something like that. We can start again with the life. Your life is a canvas. We can go back to it, you know, the beginning. We can start anew. We can have a new phase, a new page in this connection where we can create something completely different, possibly. Let's get the tarot here. What does pile number 2's person want to tell pile number 2? What do they want to say to them? We've got the Page of Swords. I definitely want to tell you something here. The Page of Swords is often a card of messages, of communication, of curiosity. What do they want to say? We've got the 10 of Cups. We've got the 8 of Cups. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. And we've got the Chariot card. A lot of these cards come out in pile number 1. That came out in pile number 1. That one did. I think the 10 of Cups came out in pile number 1, but in the other deck that I used, I think. And the overarching message is the Lovers. Maybe this person is choosing somehow. The Lovers. The Lovers is often about choice. So maybe this person is letting you know that there's some sort of choice or something that they are thinking about. Or it could be, I mean, the Lovers is in a love reading. It's the overarching energy. So I feel like this person is very, very, very connected to you. They feel like there's a strong bond. They feel a strong love for you. Maybe they're trying to tempt you here. Because here we have Adam giving Eve. Do we have Adam giving Eve the apple? So maybe they're trying to tempt you somehow. In this situation, or want you to be tempted by them. That might also indicate a choice there. They want you to choose them somehow. That could also be what they're trying to say to you. For some of you, this could be like a work crush or work connection here, with the 8 of Pentacles being central. Maybe this person is trying to figure something out, or trying to work something out about the situation, or trying to work on the situation, trying to work on the connection. They want you to know that they're trying to figure a solution, or figure out some sort of solutions for the situation, trying to master it in some way, working hard to master it, to get a grasp of it, to improve it. Again, that goes with the 7 of Pentacles, because that is all about nurturing something, helping something to grow. And it can often be when something is on pause. So maybe this is because the Page of Swords can also be a little spy energy. So maybe this is on pause, this situation. Something's happened in this situation. Maybe it's on pause. But this person is trying to figure out ways, or they want you to know that they're still working on the connection. They still want to make the connection better, want to improve it, want to invest in it, want it to grow. Because with the 10 of Cups here, it is a connection that they feel very invested in emotionally. So they're very invested in this situation emotionally, and they want you to know that you make them very happy. There might even be a family set up in this. You might have kids. There's a lot of loyalty. So this person is definitely thinking that you are their emotional happiness, for sure. And the Chariot says to me that they're very focused. They're very focused on this connection. They're very focused on you, for sure. And that is what they want you to know. There might be some choices at the moment. Maybe you've got some choices, maybe they've got some choices, maybe there are some choices that have to be made here. But I feel like, again, this is sort of about someone being tempted. And maybe they're trying to tempt you back or tempt you into the connection in some way. What is that underneath the Lovers card? I feel like this is, you've got the Two of Swords. Yeah, it could be, you've got the Two of Swords and you've got the Lovers. So this is like two things. The overarching energy is where there could be two choices in this connection that's going on for this person, or two things that they have to choose between, something like that. And then maybe there's a lack of clarity at the moment, or they can't see a way forward or something like that. That might be why they're trying to work out, find a solution, because they can't see a way forward or something. It could be that if it's a work attraction or a work crush, or you're attracted to this person, maybe they're in an emotional commitment, or that you're in emotional commitment or something like that, and there's they're going to have to make choices here. That could also be what's going on. Let's see. So we've got what have we got? We've got all the swords, which is all the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. We've also got Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, and we've got Libra energy. Let's get out some more. Let's get out a couple of cards. Let's get out these ones. What do they want to say to pile number 2? What do they want to tell them? I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, that goes with a message of peace. So maybe something has happened in this situation. Maybe they've made a choice. Maybe they've gone for a situation. Maybe they've chose someone else. I don't know. Maybe you can forgive me one day, or they chose something else. And there's regret, possibly. Let's go for, actually, let's have another one of these. So I want to say to pile number 2, I'm afraid to contact you. Okay, so this might be a no contact situation. You might not be in contact with this person at all. And they're still very curious about you. They still feel very connected to you, but maybe they had to make a choice, or they felt they had to make a choice, something like that. But anyway, let's get out another card. So what do they want to tell or say to pile number 2? What is their message to pile number 2? Polite declaration. This is nothing about concealed. This was also about a revelation, wasn't it? You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Okay? Let's get out some tarot here. What do they want to say to pile number 2? What do they want to tell them? What do they want them to know? The Tower card, the Hermit card, the Chariot again, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Cups again. Right, okay, and the Page of Swords again. I think this is definitely this is definitely something that has come into separation, or there's been some major upheaval in this connection. Because you've also got the Hermit card, which is a separation at a time of aloneness, really. So I feel like maybe you've come into separation. There's been some upset in the connection. Maybe there was a choice. Maybe somebody walked away from the connection or something like that, or there was some dithering. There was a lot of dithering. They weren't committed maybe, or something like that, and it caused the situation to come down. But in that coming down, in that separation, this person wants you to know that they feel that they've found wisdom. With the Hermit card, they feel they've found inner wisdom, you know, the light. They've kind of seen the light. They've had that revelation, right? Something has been revealed to them, okay? And it's made them, you know, want you somehow, or want you again somehow, or want to be with you, or realise or recognise. So maybe they've had like a bit of a light bulb moment, an epiphany. Yeah, something's happened through maybe the loss of the connection, or through some turbulent time in the connection that rocked it in some way. This person has wants you to know that they have, you know, more importantly, learnt from, because the Tower, even though it's quite a painful or very painful experience, when you have all your stability and security rocked, it's a real sort of shake to your core. There's a huge opportunity for learning. There's always a huge opportunity for learning. And because you've got the Hermit right next to it, I feel like this person is saying, what this person is saying is, I've learnt from that. I've really learnt from that, and now I'm very, very, very focused because I've got the Chariot right next to it. And again, the Chariot, as I said before, is, you know, you in the Chariot card, there's always the possibility that you can be steered off course by two opposing forces, but the skill of the Charioteer is always to keep the focus, is always to keep a steady course, and it's up to you to make sure that it doesn't go in all different directions. So you've got to be very focused and strong and in charge, if you like. So I feel like this person is saying, look, I've learnt from this and I'm now very focused. I'm not all over the place. And I feel that you bring me so much happiness and joy and love and fulfillment. And I feel with the Six of Cups a strong bond with you. I feel like we've got a lot of history. I feel like we really connect. There's a soul bond between the two of us, and I'm still incredibly, curious about you. And I want to get a message to you. I definitely want to get some kind of message to you. I want to communicate with you. I'm looking at you. I'm checking you out. I want to see what's going on in your life. Maybe I don't have much. Maybe I can't see very much on what's going on in your life, but I'm trying to find out as much information as I can. Maybe this is literally a no contact situation. But I feel I want a honeymoon phase with us maybe again. I want us to have a honeymoon phase. I want us to start again, possibly. Even if it means sacrificing possibly something else for that. Let us see. So we have got Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, and also we've got Libra, Aquarius and Gemini energies. Let's get out some more messages. What do they want to say to pile number 2? What is their message to pile number 2? What do they want to tell them? Pay attention to the red flags. There might be some red flags in this situation, particularly if it's got the Tower in it, because that can often mean, maybe there was a revelation, i.e. something came out in the connection that rocked it. So that can be, it can also be a massive shock. So maybe something, that wasn't that great, or that wasn't that honest, or that wasn't that, positive, came out, and that then maybe there were red flags there. And maybe there's red flags again in the future that you need to be aware of. So the signs are cautioning you. So maybe it's saying, well, just be a little bit cautious with this person. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe there's something about, even though this person feels all this for you, maybe there's something about you just need to be a bit careful here with this person. Don't rush into anything with them. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, I think this person does want reconciliation. But there might be something that you need to be a bit mindful of with them, i.e., if they've hurt you a lot in the past, what are they going to do differently this time? What is going to be different? Can they explain that to you? Can they show you that in how they're behaving? What is going to be different so that this reconciliation is something that I can trust fully? And if somebody hasn't done the right by you, You know, if this person hasn't done right by you in the past, then they have to work very hard, don't they, to win back your trust through action, through sustained, repeated action, rather than just words, really. I would have thought. Let's see what else we've got. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to tell you? I love you unconditionally. Okay. And we've got just being near you is intoxicating. What's the last one? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Well, that would go the Hermit card, because I would say that this person thinks that they've been through, you know, done a lot of questioning, done a lot of inner work, done a lot of self-reflection, really. But anyway, pile number 2, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you always know when I've uploaded. But otherwise, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So today we're doing messages from your person. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to tell you? What do they want you to know? So you chose to come into the reading under this message card, but also the beautiful green Aventurine here. So let me just put that there for you. Let us have a look at our message, see what you've got. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So of course any one of those signs, Earth, Moon or Rising, could mean something to some of you. I mean, Earth signs are very grounded, aren't they? They're very stable, they're very secure, they're very materially, you know, broadly speaking. Of course, all the Earth signs are very different, but that kind of element is something very down to earth about it, or very stable and solid. But let us, and obviously if you're not an Earth sign, or if they're not an Earth sign, then don't worry about it, just because it's the energy of maybe stability, security that I would kind of read into it. But anyway, let us get some other cards. I hope you're all doing well. Please do let me know in the comments. We'd love to know, you know, pleasant comments, of course. It'd be lovely to have some pleasant comments in the comments section if you feel like you want to do that. And yeah, so yeah, let me know how you are, and where you are in the world, maybe. And just a bit, you know, a little bit of a reminder that it is a general reading. Just take the messages that resonate with you, and it's timeless. So it is good whenever you are finding it. But let us get straight to the pile. Number 3. What does their person want to say to them? What do they want to tell them? What do they want them to know? What's their message to them? Maybe they want to offer you something. I feel like something's being given here. So maybe they want to give you something stable, solid, secure. Maybe a gift, possibly. Then we've got open mind here. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. So maybe they are looking for a new cycle with you. It's all green here as well, isn't it? I mean, green is reminding me of the heart chakra. There's a lot of heart, you know, green and pink are heart chakra colours. So maybe they want to have an open mind and an open heart, and they want you to too. You to have one as well, and to have a new cycle with you, or to start a new cycle with you, maybe. But let's have a look and see what have we got here for the Normand. What do they want to say to pile number 3 here? The tree, again, all this green, which is health, body, illness, natural environment. A tree is just making me think, again, it's very connected to this earth, isn't it? It's like roots, being stable, being solid, being rooted, being grounded. Yeah, offering something solid, grounded to you. Connecting with you. Something like that, building something, because this reminded me of an oak tree, so building something really that's going to go on and on and on, something really secure. It goes with this earth sign, something very secure and stable. Okay, so let us get another one. What do they want to say to pile number 3? What do they want them to know? What do they want to tell them? This one, see what this one is. We've got this one which is breathe of breath. Sorry, not breathe. The breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. So breath to the cosmos. And an open mind. All right, let me have one of these ones. What do they want to say? Pile number 3. And what do they want to tell them? What do they need them to know? We've got message of love. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Message of love. Okay. Lovely. Let's get straight to the tarot. What do they want to say to pile number 3? What do they want them to know? What do they want to tell them, please? So we have the lovers. Well, you've got message of love and the lovers. I mean, goodness me. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And then you've got temperance right after it. Oh my God. And then you've got the 10 of cups. Whoa. What do they want to say? You've got 8 of pentacles. I think the 10 of cups has come up in all of the readings, actually. And you've got the 2 of swords. Magician. So, there could be a choice going on for some of you. Because we've got the 2 of swords and we've got the lovers, and that is about choice. And maybe there's a choice involved. Maybe they want to tell you that there's a choice, or there's 2 paths in which this connection could go down, 2 ways. Maybe it's a little bit unclear for this person at the moment, maybe. And it could be more to do with the situation, because the overarching energy is magician, which definitely tells me that they want to manifest something with you. But it might be that the situation's a little bit unclear, or it's not certain, or they can't see a way forward in it. Or there's another person in the situation, and maybe they're trying to tempt you in some way, and they're not sure how that's going to go, or they want to tempt you. So it could be that this is someone that you are attracted to, and you just want to know what their message is to you, or somebody that you like. They definitely like you back for sure. Obviously with a message of love, but there's some doubt, there's some insecurity, there's something that's not clear in the situation for them. But what they definitely feel is a very strong love for you. I feel like the message of love, and that's, followed directly by the lovers. I mean, obviously this relationship is really significant for this person. There's a significant bond that they feel with you. I feel like they're trying to tempt you with this apple here. Obviously it's Adam and Eve, isn't it? It looks like Adam and Eve. But we don't have any snake in this, do we? In this depiction here. Okay. Right. And then we've got temperance and 10 of cups. So this person definitely wants you to know that you make them feel very, very happy, very emotionally. I mean, you couldn't make them any happier. They just feel so happy in your presence and around you. And the temperance card, I just feel like they think that you are a great match for them, the right match for them, that you balance each other out, that you are, the yin to their yang, or the yang to their yin, or whatever you want, however you want to say it really. But you both complement each other. There's a very strong soul bond between the two of you, and you make them really happy. And it could be that there's, with the 8 of Pentacles here, maybe there's a work connection between some of you. That could also be what's going on here. But this is something about them wanting to work on it, somehow wanting to work, because this woman is working on something, working on mastering something, working on the situation, or working on, this project. So I feel like they want to work on this project, work on you and them. But maybe at the moment there's doubt in it, or there's not a clear way forward in it. So maybe you're not with them, or maybe you're in separation, or maybe it's a crush, or you're not together and they don't know how it's going to pan out. But they want you to know that they really want to try and figure it out. They really want to try and work on it. They really want to try and master it. They want to manifest it. I think they feel, what they want you to know is that they feel with the Magician card here that this relationship has got all of the necessary ingredients, if you like, for it to go the distance, for it to be a really good connection. And that is why they are wanting to bring it into life, really, because they see that it's got a huge, 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 huge potential to be so good, such a great connection emotionally, but also materially and practically, really. So what have we got here? We've got temperance. We have got temperance. So I was thinking about the zodiac signs. So we've got Gemini. We have also got Sagittarius, Pisces. We've got Virgo. We've also got Libra. Those are some of the zodiac signs I'm seeing. Let's get out a message card here. So what message do they want to give to pile number 3? What do they want to tell them? What do they want to say to them? I know I was a distraction from your pain. Oh, interesting. Okay. It could be there's a choice. So maybe this is somebody that you had a bit of a thing with. Maybe that's come to an end. Maybe you were in a connection with someone else. Maybe that's why there's uncertainty in this. And maybe they're trying to tempt you back. Maybe they want, they want to have a settled connection with you, and they're trying to tempt you back somehow. Okay, maybe you were a little bit of, you had a little bit of a flirtation with this person, or a little bit of a fling, or maybe you were committed or something, and they want you to know that they're really serious about you. It wasn't a fling for them. What else have we got here? The timing just wasn't right for us. So yeah, maybe there's something about timing in this situation. And maybe this person, I feel like with the Magician though, this person wants it back. If then maybe the timing, maybe a little fling or something like that. They want it back, and this time around they want to be more serious, something like that. Let us see. What have we got here? What is the message for pile number 3? What do they want to tell pile number 3? What do they want to say to them? What is their message? So let your personality shine, card number 33. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. Well, this is them saying you really stand out to me. You stand out. You are something special. There's a lot of light to you. You glow, and I notice you. I'm you're very noticeable to me. There we go. Okay, so and also like your personality, we get on. We've got a lot in common. I would go with the Lovers card. There's a strong link between the two of us. All of that, really. Let us get out another. Have I had both of the? Yeah, I have, haven't I? Let me have some tarot. So, what do they want to say to part number 3? What do they want to tell them? What is their message? Again, I mean, come on. The Lovers under the Lovers. So there is either a choice. There's some sort of choice in this connection, or somebody has made a choice. But it's also, this connection is very important to this person. There is a strong soul connection between the two of you. But there could be some third element or some choice in the way of this connection. So maybe you're in a committed relationship, they're in a committed relationship, but there's a strong attraction, a deep attraction between the two of you. Maybe it's a third party situation. Something like that that is going on in this situation. What is the message that they want to say to part number 3? The Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the 6 of Wands here. Right, okay, and what have we got? The 9, yeah, it might be that you had a bit of a thing with this person in whatever that capacity that thing was, and you're no longer with them, or they really find you attractive, but you're a single person, and maybe they're committed or you're committed or something like that, but there's a huge, huge, huge attraction towards you. And they'd love to have a beginning with you. They'd love to have a connection with you, but that creates a huge amount of anxiety and worry. So it could be because they're in a committed situation, you're in a committed situation, they're with somebody else. Or it could be that, you know, maybe they chose somebody else, you came into separation, and now they want to reconnect, but maybe you've moved on. Maybe they think you've moved on, and maybe you were right to move on if they've treated you that way. And they see you as somebody who's independent, who's getting on with their life, who doesn't need them, and that causes them stress, and that causes them worry, and that causes them anxiety, because maybe they realised now, or they realise now with hindsight's always a beautiful thing, they realise with hindsight that how important the connection was to them, and that you made them very, very happy, and maybe they took that for granted. But you've moved on, you've healed, you've got on with your life. That's what they're seeing here. And what they want is that you might pick them again, that you might see the depth of their love for you, and that you want a new beginning. And they want a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. But there's anxiety in that, worry in that, stress in that, because maybe they're worried that you wouldn't take them back, or that they would have to make a choice. They would have to make a choice, and although they'd love to be with you, that's going to cause anxiety and stress and worry and problems. So maybe they're thinking that they can't do that or something like that, but they would love to. But I think a big part of this reading is that maybe this person made the wrong choice, or they didn't value this connection in some way, or they left this connection, or they, and now they're regretting that. There's big regrets, and there's a realisation of the importance of this connection, the importance of you. But at the moment, it could be that it's in separation, or it's because the Nine of Pentacles is like an independent energy. But it's also, again, a wish fulfillment in a material sense, and that would go with all these cards. So the wish would be that to create something with you again, which is stable and solid, and materially comfortable. That could also, you could also read the Nine of Pentacles in that way. But there is a huge amount of anxiety. This person is going through a lot of anxiety. That's what they want you to know, that they're stressed, that it hasn't, if they chose someone else, I know this is not much consolation, but if they chose someone else, there's a lot of regret about that. Or if they chose something else over you, there's a lot of regret about that. But you shouldn't, if they chose someone else, then they didn't value you, really. So that's for them to sort out, really, isn't it? It's for them to manage themselves, because they made their choice. But they do, they did, or they do feel such a strong bond with you. Such a strong bond with you. I think they would love, in many ways, to have the opportunity to be with you again, or to reconnect with you again if you're in separation. Now, if you're with this person, what I would say is that this person is saying that there's a deep, deep bond between the two of you, but there's some stress in the connection. There's some stress here, and it could be around sort of choices, something like that, or maybe not. Although there's a deep bond with you, not always feeling satisfied, or in the connection, and maybe there needs to be a new beginning, a new start. Did we have that here? Yeah. So replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. So there's something about them thinking, maybe we're burdened with stress or worries or anxieties, and I want us to have a new cycle. I want us to have a new loving cycle. We need to create a new loving cycle, where we've got the passion and we've got the security, and we can be successful again. And maybe at the minute we're a little bit detached. I that's kind of like not great. So I want us to be more loving of one another, more appreciative of one another, more appreciative of the connection. So having a revival within the connection, something like that. But anyway, what we've got Gemini, we've got all of the earth signs, all of the fire signs. So we've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have got Gemini. We've done them all. Okay, all right. So let us get out some more. Oh my goodness, so I've left one card, so out of this deck, right, I've left one card, here's my hand, I've left one card over here, look, there you go. So we're going to see what it is, and can you believe it, look, the 9 of Cups. So it's a wish fulfillment. So it's a wish, so this, what they want you to know is that this connection, it's interesting, isn't it, that it came out like that, is a wish fulfillment for them, without a doubt. You got it right, I mean, and as well, look, you've got the 10 of Cups underneath it. So this person definitely feels a lot of love for you, and it would be a wish fulfillment for them to be with you. Or if they are with you, it's still a wish fulfillment for them, okay? Okay, let's get out this one. So let's see what their messages. What messages do we have for pile number 3? Please. What do they want their person to tell them? What do they want them to know? Pay attention to the red flags. Now this one came out again in pile number 2. So again, yeah, there might be some red flags. And I think that's what I was saying before. You know, there might be some red flags in this situation, or been some red flags. And it says the signs are cautioning you for you to still be aware of that. Right? For you to still be aware of that. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Well, I don't think that's coming from them. But it could be if you are independent. If you're asking about somebody that you've been in separation for a long time, or maybe, you know, the connection is not together, there's not enough show of love, there's not enough bonding between the two of you, you know, on an everyday level, something like that. But I don't think the unrequited love, if it's that, would be coming from them. So what have we got here? What is the message from pile number 3? Person's pile number 3. And look, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I think this person would want that. That's what this person would want. I'm going to have one more. Keep an open mind. And we have, yeah, like open mind, we have that twice. So this person is wanting you to keep an open mind 100%. So they might be thinking that you doubt them, you know, there's no way, they haven't got a hope in hell's chance of being with you, and they desperately want you to choose them, So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, let us get out some more of these. Okay, what are the messages from pile number 3 from their person? What is the messages, please? I want to be more than friends. Okay, so maybe this is a friendship situation. I wish I had treated you better. Yeah, okay, makes sense. And then we have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay, so part number 3. That has been your reading, and I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.